They have no glee for the GOP, but the Dems aren't gems either. According to Gallup, which is a polling agency, not what a horse does, a record 42% of Americans now identify as political independents. Yes. That's the highest since Gallup's been asking this question since the mid-1500s, which mirrors a record low of 25% who say they're Republicans. Meanwhile, only 31% identify with the Democrats. Indies have been trending up for a while now, as opposed to Audis. I don't know. But saw a surge in the fourth quarter of 2013. I'm an innie. Thanks to the government shutdown, something called Obamacare, and Anchorman 2. For analysis, let's go live to two cats in wigs. They're like the Hilton sisters.
They're like the monkeys, but they're cats.
Yeah, I know. Interesting. I kind of like the Hilton comparison better.
What?
But the Hiltons, but furrier. Hey, Joanne, as the only person who only votes on American Idol, which a question I wrote before you made that comment, which is eerie to me, are you part of this independent trend? I don't see you as a Democrat or a conservative. But then again, I don't know what you believe.
My mother told me to say I'm unaffiliated.
That's good.
I do think, especially in millennials, we're seeing that a lot more. There's really no black and white. There's so many issues covering every spectrum of our lives that we don't really know how to associate ourselves. But the thing that I find so funny is that people will stay committed to a sports team more than they will to their party. Even if your team is having a bad season, if there's a new player that's traded to your team, you still stay with them.
Right, that's true.
It's just funny that in an area that's more important, like what party you associate yourself with, you're so willing to kind of step back.
I think it depends, though. There are a lot of people that will stick to a party no matter how idiotic it is in the Republicans and Democrats. Lou, you are a registered independent.
I am.
As am I think, though I can't remember.
I have to confess, like you, I'm unaffiliated. I call that independent.
Were you ever affiliated with any?
I was affiliated, I am embarrassed to say. And the party basically would have thrown me out had I not left of my own accord. But I was a Republican.
Was that because of the pictures?
It's a long list of things.
Yes.
We'll talk after the show.
But the reality is that I like being unaffiliated. I am proud to be, as you put it, unaffiliated. Disassociated. I know that's also a psychological condition, but the truth is it's a good time to be independent.
Should the parties be worried?
Oh, I don't think so. There's nothing that money can't buy, and they continue to prove that with every election.
Well, that's depressing.
Well, I didn't mean it to be.
Well, now I'm just sad, and I don't want to do the show tonight. Hey, Liz, are people moving away from the party's beliefs, or is this more about branding? A question that I didn't write, and I'm not even sure I know what it means.
It's a really good question.
What's it?
I may have to sleep on that. Get back in the morning.
That's why we're all sitting here in silence.
I'm going to die wondering about this. No, but can you repeat that?
Are the people moving away from the party's beliefs, or is this more about branding? I've read it twice now, and I don't get it.
I'll say the former.
Okay.
And I'll yield to Andy. No. But I hear your point.
Which was the former?
I don't know. It's the first thing he said. So the thing with the branding part, are they moving away from the beliefs? I think there's a middle ground where people agree with the Republicans economically, and they agree with the Democrats on social issues, and that's that middle ground. The thing with being an independent, I mean, I thought about doing that, but then I'm like one of those senior citizens who write letters to newspapers. I want to vote in the primaries. And wasn't that true? If you're an independent, you can't vote in the primaries.
That's why.
So I'm like anal that way.
Some states you can.
You know,
You're
some
anal
states
that way.
you can vote in the primaries.
Yeah,
Okay.
not New York though.
Andy's anal that way as well. But anyway, you launched a new party called the Democats, didn't you?
No. Who wrote that question?
That was you did.
Oh, all right.
You did.
Okay.
See, okay, you people who bug me for making fun of him about cats. He writes his own cat insults, my friends.
I have to preempt them. I think this is good news for America because both parties suck. Both parties have sucked for a long time. People are now waking up to that fact. The problem for me is political parties should be a means to an end. And that end should be helping people, or you organize people with the goal of making America better. But I think we've reached the point where the parties have become the end, and you get all this for the good of the party and don't speak ill of your fellow Republicans or Democrats crap. And it shouldn't matter. The only thing that should matter is what's good for the citizens of this country, not what matters for your party.
It's true. It stinks that the Nixon era law says we only fund a two-party system, right? That dates to '74, and that's the problem.
I have a theory.
Campaign finance.
I think that the population has outgrown the typical cliched version of the politician. We've outgrown TV, like when you look at TV in the 80s and we go, I can't believe I watched that. And it's the same thing with music and style. Why can't we just say we've grown out of the typical politician? I will use an example. Like, I look at Rick Santorum and I go, that guy should not be running. I think he would have been running in the 1970s. But, like, as a Republican candidate, that's a mistake.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. Because I think of that kind of, like, you have to, a certain kind of humorless dork. It's got to go. It's got to go.
I wish I could comment on that, but because of my job.
But no, I'm not. I don't mean he is, but I'm saying that the Republican Party suffers from that.
It's like they're filled with old Ford. Is it Pacers?
Yes.
Like the old models.
Yes.
Both parties. And these people, by the way, have been around since the Pacer.
Yes.
I mean, Pelosi and Reid have been around since the Reagan administration.
Harry Reid. I mean, it's all both parties are filled with really like, and they need new blood, but nobody wants to be a politician.
Biden has been around since the Nixon administration in D.C. So anyway.
All right.
But he's a statesman.
Well, I think I must apologize to Rick Santorum. I wasn't calling you a dork. I just say that I don't like your sweaters. All right. Should they? I don't. This is long sleeve.
Okay.
He wears V-necks. All right. No, I mean, he wears sleeveless. Where am I? Darn it. Should they?